Hi everyone, this is Matty back again for our second installment of our Key Stage 1 game series. Okay, so today's focus is on bouncing. Alright, so for our P1 and P2 children, we want us to be able to bounce the ball effectively so that we can hold the ball then as soon as we bounce it so that nobody else can take it from us. Alright, so what we're going to do for the next couple of minutes is go through a selection of different warm-up exercises, and then we'll get the other coaches in to perform some of our skills and games that we can use bouncing. Okay, so our first activity that we're going to perform in our warm-up, okay, is our rock, paper, scissors game. Okay, and we're going to have to try and beat the coach as we're performing our game. Alright, so what I want you to do, I'm going to show you three of our movements. So our first movement is rock. So you're going to hold your hands on top of your head and curl yourself up into a ball. Okay, and jump up. Alright, our next one is going to be paper. So in our paper, you put your two hands to your side, 2 feet together, and stay as tall as we can. Alright, and then our last one then is scissors. So in our scissors movement, we're going to have our feet out nice and wide and bring our arms above our head, okay, so that we're in a scissors shape. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. I am going to create one of those shapes, either a rock, either a paper, or scissors. If you perform the same shape as me, you have to perform 10 jumps on the spot. Okay, so I'm going to show you our jumps. Okay, put your hands on your hips and you're going to jump up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and if you perform a shape that's not like mine, okay, you can do a victory lap around your equipment. All right, like so. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to count you down. Try not to pick the same shape as me. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, so if you pick the same shape, you got to perform your jumps. If you picked a different one, let's go for a lap. All right, so I'm going to wait till everybody finishes. We're going to move on to our second one. All right, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, if you picked your rock, the same as me, get into your jumps. Okay, so hands on your hips, jumping for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, and we'll do one more. All right, so again, getting ready. Can you try and beat the coach? 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, so same as mine, do your jumps. All right, so get your 10 in and go that victory lap if you beat me. All right, so our next thing that we're going to do, okay, is we're going to pick up a ball. Okay, again, you're going to pretend it's hot coal, and as we move around the piece of equipment that we've laid out on the floor, you're going to pass the ball from side to side. Okay, so moving around, try not to let the ball drop, just keep your hands in close. And back to start. Okay, our next thing that we're going to perform, okay, is I want you to do 10 bounces on the spot. Okay, throwing the ball on the floor using both hands. All right, so just find a wee bit of space. 10 bounces in total. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, our next thing that we're going to perform is high knees, and with our high knees we're going to hold the ball in as close as we can towards our chest, and we bring our knees up as high as we can. Okay, so for the count of 10, away we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Okay, and we'll give ourselves a wee bit of time to get a break, okay, get our breath back. And we'll just go through with one more thing. Again, we're going to hold the ball, okay, as tight as we can towards your chest. And I want you to imagine that you're a wee baby duck and you're going to try and perform duck walks around your equipment on the ground. Okay, so get yourself down nice and low, and I want you to walk. Okay, holding yourself in close, walking around your items, keeping the ball in towards you, and relax. Okay, so that's our warm-up finished, everyone. Okay, hopefully we've all got our heart rate up and that we're ready to move on to our next activity. Okay, so get the ball. It's now over to you, Ronan.
Thank you, Matty. Okay, boys and girls, so we're back to our next skill, okay? So today we're going to be focusing on the bounce. So you're well warmed up with Matty now, and there's 3 different types of bounce, okay? So we're going to focus on, first of all, just standing still and trying the different bounces out. So I want you to use both hands, and then I want you to use either hand. So we're going to start with a low bounce, so just nice and low, and then you're pulling it into your chest, okay? The next one is going to go for a medium bounce, and I want it just to come up till about your chest. So you bounce it a wee bit harder, and then that's a medium bounce, okay? And then the next one, I want you to try and get the ball to bounce really high, okay? So just bounce it, and then get it a wee bit higher, okay? So, 3 different types of bounces. You can use both hands, or you can just use one. You can use your right hand for the medium, and then your right hand for the high one, okay? Or you can do low with the left, medium with the left, and then higher with the left again, okay? So all we're going to do now is just jog about. You'll see I've got a few wee cones and hula hoops as well. So if you don't have hula hoops, what we've used in replace the hula hoops, boys and girls, is just a couple of clothes that we've just folded up and put them in a shape of a circle, okay? So just try to do something different. So all we're going to do is just run around, okay? And then every sort of 3 or 4 seconds, just going to do a different bounce, okay? So we're going to practice bouncing medium, bouncing left, bouncing right, bouncing high, using both our hands, and that's all I want you to do, okay? So all I want you to do is in and around your cones, just moving about all the time, and then we're going to pick the pace up for maybe 10 seconds, and we're just going to go a wee bit quicker, okay? And then this time, instead of cones, just pretend they're players, and you're going to run around them, okay? So there are different players, you have to try and avoid the cones, avoid the hoops, and we're just going round, and then you finish. Okay, boys and girls? So that's the first wee game we're going to do. Now we're going to just pull in, we're going to do some wee heel flicks, okay, around the cones, just the exact same as you were doing with the running, only whenever I say go, we're going to pick it pace up for about 5 seconds, okay? So just flicking our heels around, just with a right hand bounce, double hand bounce, okay, left hand bounce, okay, and then we're flicking our heels, and when I say go, just going to go a wee bit quicker, right hand bounce, double hand bounce, okay, low bounce, and that's that, okay? And then the final wee one, boys and girls, is I just want you to get loads of hula hoops, okay? So hopefully you have got hula hoops in the house. Like I said, if you don't, you can use the wee clothes like I have at the minute. So all we're going to do is, whenever you're running around, I want one of you to say go. You have to run to the hula hoop and try and put it in, okay? Also what you can do is, if you've nobody else to play with and you're just playing it by yourself, count how many hula hoops you can do in maybe 20 seconds, or count how many hula hoops you can do in 30 seconds, or even just count how long it takes you to do the 4 or 5 hula hoops. Okay, so we're just going to jog about, give you an example of how it works. Whenever I say go, you have to run around, get the hula hoop, okay? I'm going to go again and say go, get the hula hoop, and that's all we're doing, okay? This time, I'm going to try and get 3, and then touch the blue cone, okay? Ready? 1, touch the blue, 2, touch the blue, and 3, and touch the blue. Okay, boys and girls, so all we're trying to do is just practicing on bouncing. So we've already worked on rolling last week, this time we're working on bouncing, and then we're going to try to keep progressing the skills on for you, okay? So I'm going to pass you over to Michaela now, who's just going to go through the different skills and put them into a wee game. Okay, Michaela, there you go.
Alright, thanks Ronan. Alright, so week 2 we're going to carry on from the rolling and scoop lift, and we're going to take it on to bouncing now this time. Okay, so me and Senna's going to do the activity, breaking down the skill, we're going to use partners. So you can use your brother and sisters if you have them. Alright, so we have just used bibs or jumpers where we use a circle in the middle. So we're trying to bounce the ball into the circle and then it's going to go to center to the other side. So I'm going to start off. Alright, so just do a nice wee low bounce. Senna's going to catch it. Alright, so our eyes are on the target because we want the ball to go into the hook. That's it. Now, we use our two hands to push off the ball. That's it. Good, and we're running underneath it. Alright, one foot in front of the other because we're going to be ready to react to the ball. That's it. Good. So we're just doing the nice low bounce into this thing. That's it. Okay, now we're going to make it even harder. Take a step back, Senna. Alright. Are you ready? We're going to try a medium bounce now. That's it. Good. Alright, we'll do a couple more. Alright, so to make it even harder, we'll go one more step. Alright, so we're going to use the high bounce now because we want it to go far. Hit the outside. That's it. That's it. So try and meet the ball, don't let the ball bounce. That's it. Okay, so we're going to move on to a wee game. The game is called ball, so we're going to do the best of 3. Senna's going to count down from 10, so it's not just as every bounce, it's going to just count normally from 10. Whoever's got the ball after naught is going to be out. So if Senna has the ball, I get a point, or if I have the ball, Senna gets a point. Okay, so we'll do the best of 3. Alright, are we ready? Senna, do you start counting? I'll go down from 10. No, start from 10 down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so 1 point to Senna that time. Alright, so we'll go again. Ready? And you try and beat him this time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. I'll give Senna that point again. Okay, so Senna's the winner that time. So you can compete against your brother or sister or even your mum or dad if you want. Now, we're going to move it on to a game. So Senna's going to stand in the middle. Okay. Now, we've got round the outside, as you can see, we've just got wee pieces of paper and we've drawn whatever shapes you know. So we've drawn triangles, circles, squares, heart, and then a star. So we've done 2 of each, different colours around the circle. Okay, so the wee game's called roundabout. Senna stands in the middle. It's all about bouncing and catching. So I'm going to shout a colour, or I'll shout a shape to start off. So I'm going to shout a shape. Senna has to look around, see if he can see that shape, and run out, bouncing the ball around it and back in the middle. So I'm going to give him 30 seconds to see how many shapes he can do in 30 seconds. So the quicker he gets back to the middle, the quicker I can call a new shape. Alright, Senna, are you ready? We're bouncing and catching. Go! Heart! That's it, so round the outside, bouncing and catching, tucking it into your chest. Square! 2, back to the middle. Star! Circle. Square. Going back to the middle, go on. Alright, time's up. Alright, brilliant. Many did we get there? 4 shapes, I think. Alright, good. So, now, we've used a wee small space. So to make it a wee bit harder, spread them out a wee bit. You've more running to, you get more bounces in. The task, now that was a wee bit easy. This time, just to make the task a wee bit harder, I've got different colours. So I've got 2 hearts. One's a red heart, one's a pink heart. So this time Senna has to listen to the colour as well as the shape. So it's a wee bit harder. He's going to have to take his time a wee bit more and look and think where he's going to go. Okay, so we got 4 that time. Now we've made it a wee bit harder. You can use any equipment you want to. Just use a piece of paper. You come up with any game. You can use a piece of equipment that's maybe a circle shape, like a ball. Alright, a square for a box. Okay, so remember 2 people can go in the middle and you can go against your brother and sister to see who can get the most. So we've got 30 seconds in. I'm going to try it a wee bit harder this time. Okay, so get ready. And red circle. Pink heart. Blue triangle. Brilliant. Green square. Back to the middle. Purple triangle. and green circle. Brilliant. Good. Alright, so that's a wee game. So each time you can try and beat your own score. You can try and maybe do it or get more goals inside the last or the 30 seconds. Alright, so now I'm going to pass you over to Emer and she's going to take you for a wee cool down.
So we're going to move on to the cool down now for today's session, and after we cool down then we'll recap on everything that we've done today. Okay, so boys and girls, if we have a mat at home, we can use it. If not, we can use a towel or a blanket as well. So we're going to start off first of all just making small circles with our arms. So just bring them forward and then change and we go backwards. Okay, so back forwards, and this time we're going to do a wee bit bigger circles, and then stop, and then we go backwards again with bigger circles too. Okay, so after we've got done, we're just going to sit down the mat, or say a towel, blanket, whatever we have at home, and you're just going to bring one foot up towards you, put it against your knee, and you're bending down, you're touching your toes. Okay, so we're holding that for about 5-6 seconds, and then we're going to swap over the other leg. And we'll bring your foot in nice and close, and then back to the first leg. There's a lot of running about there in today's session, a lot of moving about, so stretch legs out nice and well, so that'll be cool down too. Okay, now so in today's session we did a wee bit of bouncing. So Maddie started off the warm up, played a wee game of rock, paper and scissors. Again, I hope you all had the chance to beat Maddie, get your victory lap done around the garden, around the yard. Okay, after the game of rock, paper and scissors, he moved on and lifted the ball, done a bit of ball control where he's moving the ball about in his hands like that. Again, just nice and smooth, didn't drop it before moving on to high knees and then moving around the garden a wee bit lower. Again, ball still in his hand and keeping it nice, tight and controlled and close to his chest. So after Maddie, we moved on to Ronan. Ronan's first game, he was bouncing the ball and he done it at 3 different levels. He done it at low, medium and high. Again, using both hands and using one hand. Try and make it a wee bit harder for yourself. Ronan the cone set out in his garden. Again, if you don't have cones at home, use plant pots. He's adding inside socks, shoes, and instead of a hoop, we had a rolled up jumper. So again, bouncing around the area. He progressed it on heel flicks and then to moving quicker as well around the area too. Okay, he finished up with the game where he added a wee cross-curricular theme where he used numbers and colours. So he had a blue cone, so he said 3 blue, 3 bounces and your hand touched the blue cone. Again, whatever you use at home, if it's a piece of clothing, mummies, daddies, brothers, sisters could shout out the name of it and you run and do it, as well as how many bounces you're meant to do. Moved on to Michaela then. Again, Michaela had Shannon today and they set up a jumper in the middle of the two of them, again which was their target. So they bounced the ball to the target, Shannon got it on the other side, and Michaela explained how important it was to have one foot in front of the other to help your reaction whenever you're getting the ball, because if we're standing flat-footed, 2 feet together, somebody might get there before us. Okay, so important, one foot in front of the other, and make it harder to step back each time until we had a winner in the game. We then moved on to the game roundabout. Michaela had set up different diagrams with shapes and colours, so she started off just with colours. So again, you're bouncing the ball out the colour, bouncing it back into the middle, and then she progressed that on, call out the colour and the shape. Again, bouncing out to, if it was a pink square, bounce out the pink square and back in. So again at home, if we want to use household items or anything in the garden, if we want to use numbers instead, get mummies, daddies, brothers, sisters involved as well to give a hand and give a bit of competition. So that's the end of today's session on bouncing. We hope you all have enjoyed it and we hope you all keep practicing your skills as well.